Life is so boring without alcohol is one of the most common things that is said when people take a break from alcohol. People really believe it. They believe that life is boring and they believe they are boring. You hear it all the time. I'm so bored. This thought usually shows up because if you're taking a break from alcohol, you've usually left a gap, a space where alcohol used to fill it. And this story is, because it is a story, this is a story that we tell ourselves, that life will be boring without alcohol, that I will be boring without alcohol. And it is a story that we tell ourselves. We carry it around for years because, again, we've trained ourselves to believe alcohol equals fun. And fun means that we're not bored. But we've used alcohol for everything, haven't we, for years. The end of the day, the reward, the switch off, the coping tool, and the social lubricant. You remove alcohol, then you've got a space that you need to fill. That doesn't mean it needs to be boring. It just means that you've got a space now that alcohol used to take up, and you've got to find something else to fill it. This is part of doing the work. If you just stop drinking and don't do anything else, then you've just stopped drinking. If you don't do anything with the time that you've gained or the energy that you've gained, then you've just stopped drinking. All you've done is remove alcohol from your life. We don't just remove a habit and then do nothing. We usually replace it with something. And if you replace it with something more positive and meaningful in your life, then you're onto a winner. There is always something to do. The problem isn't boredom. It's lack of intention or lack of imagination. I've worked with a lot of people that it's come up in conversation that they used to love doing Zumba, say, or they were in a choir, or they went rock climbing, or whatever it is that they did. And when you start, they've stopped doing it. When you start peeling away at some of that and asking a bit of questions around it, it turns out that they sort of stopped doing it because it interfered with wine o'clock. And these are people that loved doing these activities, but ever so slowly they've stopped doing them, maybe as often or as consistently. Or maybe they were learning a skill at home, like learning the piano, or they enjoyed reading, but they just hadn't done it for a while. So my advice is go back to looking at the things you used to love doing, or things that you loved doing as a child. Do things that really gently absorb you. Walking, swimming, cooking, gardening, listening to podcasts, reading. As always, start simple. You're not looking to become a new you overnight. This is about gently realising that alcohol has left a void, and voids aren't always a negative thing. It's left a space that you can fill with doing things that you enjoy doing. Life does not have to be boring. Another thing is, we wouldn't accept this from a child, would we? A toddler. I'm bored. We would say, find something to do. There's always something to do. Read something, do something, create something. Go and play. Saying you're bored is an excuse that your brain is latching onto to get you back to drinking. I have seen so many comments like this. Oh, I'm not drinking. I haven't been drinking for 3 weeks, but I'm so bored. I might even go back to drinking just to relieve the boredom. Is that really the logical, true version of you talking? Or is that your chimp brain trying to get you back doing what you always do? When you say it out loud a couple of times, I might go back to drinking because I'm bored. It does actually make us sound ridiculous, but it's so common. If you wouldn't accept it from a child, don't accept it from yourself. Boredom isn't a sign to start drinking again. Boredom is your sign to start thinking about doing something new or doing something you enjoy. Mindset shift is, instead of life's going to be so boring without alcohol, start thinking, I need to actively fill this time that removing alcohol has created. How exciting. Journal prompt. What did I used to enjoy doing before alcohol became my default? And if you really can't muster any energy to think about this stuff, and you really are thinking boredom is a big issue, then let me also reassure you that this is temporary. Don't forget, everything's still settling down and recalibrating, and it's really early days. The longer you go alcohol-free, the more clarity sets in. And then with that, you often get a bit of curiosity about, what else could I do? Your brain is adjusting. This is temporary. And if you're not there yet, don't worry, you will be. This is a little break with Bridge, a series of daily videos designed to help you change your relationship with alcohol, taking it one day at a time. And I'm Brigitte. I'm over 5 years alcohol-free now. If you're finding these videos helpful, please like or comment or save. I'd be really grateful. And as always, you've got this.